Okay, Austin from Dragon Co here, and we're going to try this out a little bit. It took some time for my Strixhaven box to get in. Boy, do I have a story for you about that. But, yeah, I am not in my usual place of recording, so if I get interrupted or something happens, that's fine. I'm just doing this for fun. I mean, I always do it for fun, but I'm cracking open this set booster box. There we go. Set boosters. Slightly out of focus because I focused down here. Come on. The excitement of opening this box. Okay. I'm glad they fixed their problems with that. 30 set boosters, however many they're supposed to have. Cool. So, yeah, I have a story about this. Oh, boy, do I. So, basically, I pre-ordered this set, and Wizards... And it wasn't Wizards, actually. It was UPS. I was late in delivering my set boosters. And they were late in delivering my pre-release stuff as well. So I had a video all ready to go, but it didn't work out. But I eventually got them. Got some pretty crazy pulls in this, actually. I have 2 Lilianas in this pre-release kit. So I ordered my pre-release stuff at the store. Had to order it actually there. I couldn't pre-order it. And then... I had to go back and have them send it to me. So I am now at a different place in a different recording location. The light's a bit off. My audio might be a bit off and I might be interrupted. My focus is a bit off. Let's focus better there. Focus. Okay, cool. We have this pretty cool looking dude. Teach by example, as opposed to lead by example, which is a mediocre common from Battle for Zendikar. Elemental summoning, expel. I am going to sort these, you know. Am I? Who knows, man? God. There's so many different colors in this set. I know that Strixhaven, for the moment, hasn't been... you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to sort them right now. I know that Strixhaven at the moment hasn't been super well received. Sedgemoor Witch. Cast a copy of an instant sorcery spell. Oh, that's nice. And Negate's cool. And then Ingenious Mastery. Foil rare in the first pack is nice. I like those. We'll put those off to the side. We'll put these here too. Cool. So, but I actually generally like the set. I think, you know, it hasn't done much to impact standard, but that's probably all right. It hasn't done much to impact really much of anything at this point. Again, I think that's fine. I think this is really like the sort of fire design philosophy done correctly in that it doesn't break anything. I'm kind of disappointed that they put basic lands in the set boosters. It feels like the set boosters really kind of got screwed this time. I guess these are both rares as well, so we'll put the rares here. I got a rare less in there. Again, 2 rares. 2 more rares than we usually would get in 2 booster packs already. Fracture's a very good removal spell. I believe this one is an additional rare. Oh, okay, no, it's Revitalize is our regular card. And then another, is this one? Okay, yeah, Poet's I haven't actually learned. Very interesting. Wow, another foil rare. So, what is that? That's 5 rares in 2 packs. That's pretty good. I like that. But yeah, I think Strixhaven not affecting standard that much on the whole is okay, just because Eldraine is ridiculous and affected standard and other formats too much. So we shouldn't get more Eldraines. We should have stuff that kind of keeps everything in line. So I think Strixhaven is a good kind of in between for that. I think it hits the right spot, in my opinion. Ooh, Silver Quill command. Haven't gotten this command yet. Choose to turn to graveyard 2 or less to phosphor mana. That's fine. Draw a card. I mean, that all seems fine. That seems like a pretty decent spell. Compulsive Research. What is this? Oh, this is the, discards 2 cards unless they discard a land card. Love this art. Oh, it looks so good. I actually got the Opt, which is one of the ones I really wanted in some of my other packs, my pre-release packs. So super great. And we have a foil Biomathematician. Nice stuff. And yeah, I will not complain about the power level of this, but I will complain about we've got 4 of the 5 basic lands there. I will complain about how the quality control. I got my one of my pre-release packs did not come with the die, which was great. I think it was the Witherbloom deck did not come with the die. Is this a second rare? This is a second rare here. Cast a copy of an instant spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and double the number of counters on it. That seems fine. This is a pretty good. Everyone's been comparing that to Quirion Dryad, but it's more like Deep Root Champion. Flame Scroll Celebrant, and this has the silence on the back. Ooh, Shock. Yeah, it's Maryland Silence. That's a nice one. Shock is also very cool. And Umbral Juke. Interesting. Oh, this actually did have a token on it. Cool. But before that, after UPS screwed up the shop's orders, so none of the pre-release stuff or the boxes got in. The Commander stuff did come in, so I got, we ruined it. We didn't get a Plains, so we didn't get 5 and 5. And so I took that, and then a thing that actually is Wizards' fault, they didn't put the Silver Quill deck in the box, so I had to go through Wizards' customer service. To their credit, it was relatively easy to get them to do a replacement for me. Snow Day, great. Good theme. Love this set. Oh my gosh. This is like the 8th Hall of Oracles I got, and this is a card I do not care about. This rare land that is fine, maybe. I don't like it. It's not very good. Abundant Harvest, and that's an interesting one from Modern Horizons. Heard Mitch from Commander's Quarters saying, is this the first preview card? Technically, all the Time Spiral Future Shifted ones were preview cards. So, Wormhole Serpent. And then, we actually got a list card, Uvenwald Mysteries. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, investigate. Oh, that seems pretty cool. I like that card. So yeah, quality control problems, although some people are reporting that foils might be doing better, which is pretty good. Oh, Wiley Beckard art. Love her art. I think it's her. Their art. Love it. Oh, so good. Go Blank. Really, really nice card. Oh, there we go. We got a Plains finally. So, 5 and 6. Teachings of the Archaics. We got a rare lesson there. Draw 2 cards. Interesting. More cards in hand than you. Draw 2 cards. Draw 3 cards than your opponent. At least 4 more cards than you. So, but that card does nothing if your opponent doesn't have more cards in hand than you. Double Strike. Didn't even know that card was in the set until I was looking at stuff. This card's really weird. It's like technically all upside, but it does it in a really weird way. This card's just fascinating and fun. All the Lorehold stuff is really good. I like it a lot. Reconstruct History is very good. Cool. I got the Snarl. This is only my second Snarl. The Boros one. They're not like, super great dual lands, but they are dual lands, and they do work fine. They'll be good budget options for like Pioneer stuff, as the Shadows lands were already. Ooh, Mythic. There we go. Double Strike. Whenever you cast or copy an instant sorcery spell, return religion, and then you make the Blood Avatar. Awaken the Blood Avatar. Interesting Marduk Commander. Really weird. And this costs a spell. You may sacrifice number of creatures. Each opponent. Wow. Snakeskin Veil is a fine card, and our foil is Tangle Trap. But yeah, they need to do something. I mean, I suspect that there's something going on behind the scenes. I was going to make a thing about this, but my what's the last one? Time Spiral Remastered. I had 1 additional non-foil rare appear in my packs, and then 2 fewer commons and uncommons than I should have gotten. So I got a total of 1 fewer card, but 1 additional rare. So I think and I didn't get a token. There was a pack I had that was just completely missing a token, which isn't a big deal. But to me points that there's something behind the scenes where these things are just getting hard to produce. And that's, not having a commander deck, not having a die, all of that stuff is a bit of a problem. But at least the cards are printed well. Okay, that's a cool one. Lorehold's Command. I like that card a lot for standard. It's not great in other formats. And Defiant Strike. Put that here. That's an all right one. And then, this actually, it's hard to come across on camera, but that foil is quite nice for those colorless lesson cards. I think the theming on that is interesting, and I like them exploring that design space more. It felt a bit wrong at first. Foil planes there. Also, Professor Zoomancy or whatever this is. Yeah, Zoomancy. Very nice, sophisticated bear there. But I liked the way that it was restricted before to some, sort of things that were out of the general realm of possibility, like artifacts or specifically Eldrazi and Ugin. But I'm fine with it being the sort of colorless sorcery spreading about. It's an interesting design space, and it's not gonna destroy anything. These Witherbloom cards. This card is. It's so weird to me. Could have been white. Everyone says that. I just made white bad. Bookworm. This is Palaka Worm, but basically the same. Elite Spellbinder. This card is fine. It probably is very powerful, but it doesn't feel great to cast. It doesn't feel as good as like Freebooter, Kitesail Freebooter or whatever. Strategic Planning. Oh, this card is gorgeous. Love that. Love that art there. Leyline Invocation. This card slaps in limited. I guess maybe I am getting more tokens than I think, and I'm just not loving it. I did get a list card there. Ooh, and I got whatever this art is. I don't even know. Primal Command. Oh, that looks gorgeous. That's great. I'm not going to use that as a proxy for Primal Command because nobody remembers what Primal Command does. I think it shuffles something back into your library and has one of the abilities. I'm not sure. Primal Command's a weird one. This card is way better in limited than it looks. Reject is also quite interesting. Curate's pretty good. All these cards are like fine, and the draft format for this set is like super complex. Dramatic Finale. Whenever it's an entire turn creature you control, create an Inkling token. Abundant Harvest again. And then Novice Dissector. Ooh, Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight. That card's worth a pretty penny, I think. Oh, flying, first strike, 5/5. Really popular commander. If source you control, if a source would deal damage to an opponent, it doubles that. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent half that. Also works for permanents, same thing. Oh, that's a super sweet list card. Oh, that's great. I think she was pretty expensive. She might still be. She might have gotten a reprint. I don't think the Secret Lair reprint dropped her too much. I'm pretty sure it was the Secret Lair that she was reprinted in. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this Bookworm Up's really good. And we like getting foil planes here. But yeah, the draft format here is like super complex. There's so many intricate pieces, but there's less text than there was in Kaldheim. I believe Kaldheim is the wordiest set in Magic's history. Or pretty close. Even more wordy than Time Spiral, which is crazy to me. Explosive Welcome is a very interesting card. Not that great, but it's fun. Also, this is not, like, it's probably one more mana than it really to see a lot of play in Commander, but it's actually pretty interesting. Another Strategic Planning and a Thrilling Discovery. This card's also very good. Gain 2 life, discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. A pretty alright way to draw cards in Boros. It doesn't give you a lot of card advantage, but it does give you some card selection. It does give you some life. It's a fine utility card. This card looks quite nice. This is a Echoing Equation by Vulcan Baga. Of course, Vulcan Baga also does very good art. Got a swamp here. And so overall, I'm happy enough with the set. Obviously, we're looking for some of these, very few, Demonic Tutor and Tainted Pact. I actually did get a Natural Order, but Natural Order as well would be great. the art of this is wonderful, and I think it seems like all the products are designed weirdly enough to. Well, this card is also deceptively powerful, so that it's difficult to actually get more of these archive cards. I usually just get set boosters since they came out, but it seems like they might honestly be a worse option. This card is crazy, by the way. Whenever it deals damage to a player, you may return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield where X is the mana damage dealt. So it's already got trample. So you can get like 1 or 2 drops back. Great for Boros aggro. Super cool. Love it. This card's pretty fun too. Pestilent Cauldron just does a bunch of fun things. Discard a card to make a token. Each opponent mills cards, exile cards from graveyards. Electrolyze. Restorative Burst. Return up to, and then each player gains 4 life, which is weird, but sure, why not? Electrolyze, very, very fascinating card. Obviously, it's got a storied history. Now there are fewer 1-power creatures, but it still can do a lot. Very versatile card. A lot of value packed in there. Practical research is good. Yeah, because you get only 30 packs, which means, now we got another list card, that you only get 30 Mystical Archive cards and 30 chances at it. Theoretically, though, with a foil in every pack, you might get more, so we'll need to count, but it might just be a better value to try and get the Mystical Archive cards, although their value has plummeted, as with all Strixhaven cards, because Strixhaven has not actually done a whole lot to affect the meta of anything. This card is just really good. Gain 4 life, learn. In limited, that card is amazing, especially since it's a hybrid card so that you can play it if you're playing either black or green. Very good card. This card's also pretty hard to deal with. Not actually a combat trick, it's a sorcery. This card's very strange. And I love it. I love the theme, Divide by Zero. Yeah. Is this another double rare pack, or am I just... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we got the list card. Add 1 mana of any color. Then of life you gain this turn. I did not realize that was a card in this set. Snakeskin Veil. Again, these uncommons are getting a bit more than I would like, but, you know, I guess I can't hope everything's a rare or mythic. Each player loses 2 life and you draw 2 cards, so this has a kill your opponent mode, same with Sign in Blood. Although this always does it. It's 4 mana. Extinction. Destroy all creatures of any creature type. That seems honestly fine. Wow, I've never seen that card before. That's amazing. That card looks really cool. I'm happy with that one. And then, of course, the friggin' those ones. The pre-release kits only come with 5 actual packs. You get a pack that is dedicated to your college, but that does not include a Mystical Archive card. This card's very interesting. Sacrifice a creature to pay 3. The fact that it's a dog is weird. It looks like a bear, but I like that sort of thing. Same thing with this. You know, it's like a 2/2 with reach for 2 is fine, but it gets value if you have land. So it leads to some interesting lines of play. You just have all these little synergies about what you can do. Baleful Mastery. Don't like these cards. Don't like black exiling creatures. I guess black can do that now, though. It's kind of annoying to me. Baleful Mastery. Approach of the Second Sun. There's a mythic that's not worth a whole lot, but the art is gorgeous. This face in here. Oh, lovely. I love it. Curate. And then totally lost. Curate's an alright card. Yeah. So both the set boosters and the pre-release kits have fewer opportunities to get the Mystical Archive than your regular draft boosters. And I'm hoping I can score some foil Mystical Archive cards in here, but I have yet to do so. Obviously, the etched foils are only in the collector boosters, but the etched foils don't seem like they're that much better. This one's pretty good. Put a +1/+1 counter on creature and learn. Deceptively good. Yeah, not like the best card ever, but it's probably, like, it's better than you expect. This card is also probably better than you expect. Regrowth and Unsummon. Actually, it's better than Unsummon. It's Boomerang. Regrowth and Boomerang seem pretty good. What does this do? Put a counter on it. Deals damage to a player. Remove a counter. Or a creature you control deals damage to an opponent. To you, remove a counter. Creature that's going to do opponent. Put a point counter on it. And if it has 10 point counters, remove them all. And that player... Okay, that's really fun. That's a really fun card. Oh, yeah, here we go. This opt art is gorgeous. I love it. Love that opt art. Oh, it's so great. Happy to have another one of these in the collection. Biblioplex Assistant foil. Okay. Let's go here one more pack, and then I'm going to need to swap out the battery, I think. Defiant. This Make Your Mark. That card's also pretty good. It just, like, you know, makes a combat trick even better because it gives you a body even if it dies. There it is, Make Your Mark. Gets +1/+0. You know, it's not the best combat trick, but you can trade with a creature and then you still get a body afterwards. So, very good. Relic Sloth. This card's just fun. Vigilance and a Menace. I don't know why Vigilance isn't explained what Menace is on that one. Some value from your graveyard. You can mill some cards. This one's weird. It's kind of specific, but I guess there are actually a lot of spirits. This card's very good. I've seen this hybrid symbol in the middle here. This is slightly larger. It's very strange. The Professor Symbology has wonderful art as well. This card's actually just cracked in half. Copy target creature spell, except it's a legendary. Except it's not legendary if it's legendary. That's insane. Claim the Firstborn. This art's pretty interesting. This baby's face almost looks like a man's face. Very, very strange. Secret Rendezvous, not great, but whatever. Probably fine. Strictly Better, Magic Minigame. Okay, I'm going to change the battery real quick. And we return. We are perhaps, in fact, halfway through this box or so. We'll see how it goes. So far, it's been going pretty good. I've actually been pretty happy with my Strixhaven opening. I feel like I could get better Mystical Archive cards. This is Selfless Glyph Weaver or whatever. Yeah. Interesting card. Probably not great, but it's going to be interesting for sure. Arcane Subtraction. Card's very weird. Square up. I kind of like this type of combat trick. This one's also very interesting. I am liking Strixhaven's cards, so far. I get absolutely dumpstered in Draft. This is that Mana Dork again. Ooh. And then we get cards like this. This is like my 4th Divine Gambit. I honestly think this card is okay, especially in Limited. It's probably not that great in Constructed. There are better options, but that you can make it. There are ways to kind of abuse this. But things need to go right. It's a bit janky, but getting a couple of those isn't like exactly what I was hoping for. Not gonna lie. Midcraft. Oh yeah, reveal a land. Interesting. Doing Simicky things. Anyway, we got another list card. That's super dope. Super dope. I'm fine with the power level of these cards. I think they're all interesting. I guess I'm not like super hype about it, but I wasn't super hype about Kaldheim, and my openings for Kaldheim were way worse than my openings have been for this set, at least. So here's hoping that we can I can at least, wow, the same Snarl. We can at least get some good stuff to pull out of here. Mizzix's Master. Okay, there we go. Just showed how powerful it is on game nights. Probably way up a little bit because of that. Still not super expensive, but the art on this is very interesting. I like it a lot. And a Befuddler. Okay. Fumori Nomad, part of the cycle of vanilla creatures with full art from Future Sight. Really interesting card. I do like that some of those cards, you get into the hands of people. This has been crimped a little bit, this pack. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't do that to this, so hopefully it's okay. Ooh, we get the art for, is this Memory Lapse? Yes, it's Memory Lapse. Art, lovely art. Planes, Spirit Summoning. This card is also pretty interesting. You need to have a graveyard for it to work, but sure. This card's not great. This card is freaking, feels bad, man. Searches control, especially if you have it with like a Narset, so your opponent can't draw the cards. Oh, that'd be terrible. Silver Quill Silencer, slightly worse than Meddling Mage. Or actually a lot worse than Meddling Mage. But it's pretty interesting. You draw a card can be super powerful, so there's probably a way to abuse that. Augmenter Pugilist. I wasn't the fighter, I was a pugilist. That is me imitating a British comedian imitating a boxer. So yeah, and then, oh, okay, well, this card on the back. Yeah, it's fine. Whirlwind Denial, very interesting art, love it. Art's great, art's good. And then a foil Snakeskin Veil. So we did get a foily. You've seen foil do look really good. The etch foil looks all right. It's nothing to write home about, in my opinion, but, you know, it is actually etched foil as opposed to what people were saying. They're like, it's not actually etched foil. It's like, well, did you expect them to be the same? Apparently, a lot of people did. I don't know. This is a Sign in Blood. Isn't it? Yes, Sign in Blood. Pretty cool. I like that one a lot. Archway Commons, we get another one of these lands that are all right. A ramp card that learns, draws you a card. Those are pretty good. This card is setting burn decks afire. Get the +2/+2. This card's really good. Yeah, if you build your deck around it, you can put out a lot of damage that way. Fracture, still really good removal. Verdant Mastery. Card, put them in the battlefield, tapped under opponent's control, put 2 on the battlefield, tapped under opponent's control. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and there's Sign in Blood in that pack. That's it's pretty neat. It's just a great card. And then our foil is Devouring Tendrils, which you wouldn't expect to be a green card. At least I wouldn't. This one also has that sort of weird crimping. Maybe that's just from how it got stored in the box. That's interesting. I don't like Leonin Light Scribe. This card's also super powerful. I think someone just needs to put it in the right deck, and it will be very good. Leonin Invocation again. Eureka Moment, a very interesting Divination and Growth Spiral. Vortex Runner. Karok Wrangler, not Crunch Wrangler, Karok Wrangler. Tenured Inkcaster. I like how they play in the theme a little bit. Ooh, there we go. So we got the Showcase. I forget that there are other Showcase variants. Borderless. Mila, Crafty Companion. We're just going to have to see. We're going to another Claim the Forceborn and a Beaming Defiance. And then on the back of this card is, of course, Luca, the Planeswalker, which has some interesting stuff. These both do some interesting things. Who knows if they're good enough, but good enough in quotes. Got a list card here. This is Bleck or whatever. Blex, Vexing Pest. Interesting. Tried to play that card in Limited. Didn't do very well. But again, I'm bad at Limited, and I got absolutely dumpstered. I got like 2 out of 8 or whatever. Vanishing Verse. Exile target monocolored permanent. Pretty good removal, I believe. This is being played in some Niv decks now. That actually makes it pretty good. I saw one of those from Magic Aids. And then Retriever Phoenix, cast it, learn. You may return Retriever Phoenix to the battlefield. Interesting. Adventurous Impulse, we get one of those again. And Exhilarating Elocution. Other creatures you control. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Our list card is Fathom Mage. That's a pretty interesting one. It's not bad. From the Cynic Guild deck, apparently. Yeah, my light keeps changing. Things have gone out of focus. I apologize if things were out of focus for forever. The past like 4 minutes or something. Fractal Token, not a list card. Ooh, we got a signed, whoever this is. Arrogant Poet. Oh yeah, we got one of the signed ones. That's nice. Looks quite cool. Forest. I wish these were the campuses. Just like they kind of are in the thing. I feel like they cheap you out on the set boosters once again by giving you basics instead of campuses or more list cards, because the list cards, of course, replace basics in your regular pack. So I feel like your regular packs might be again better in this set. Cody, I do have a Cody. I also have a foil list card. I can see that there. And is that okay? We'll check it out in a second. Might be Dark Ritual. You can't cast permanent spells. You can ramp by 1 and get not really fixing, and then you can do all sorts of weird stuff. This card's fun. I like it a lot. It is a Dark Ritual there. And that is a Growth Spiral. Oh, both of those look great. Growth Spiral, I love this art. I love this sort of simple art here. Very good stuff there. Good stuff. Like those a lot. I like those a lot. This is Agonizing Remorse, right? Yes, Agonizing Remorse. Good stuff. Mountain. Start from scratch. This card is bad, but it's a lesson, so you can tutor it. You can tutor a really bad Abrade. 1 damage to any target. You can kill your opponent with it if you want to. Tome Shredder. I like the flavor of this. It's funny. It also has haste, so you can do that immediately. Thrilling Discovery, again, that was good. Expel. I have a sealed pool. My Silver Quill sealed pool would have had like 5 expels, which would have just driven my opponent mad. This card's fine. Stonebound Mentor, Stonerise Spirit. These all seem to synergize pretty well together. So yeah, that's their connected comments. I'm like, ooh, Quandrix. Actually, in my Quandrix kit, I believe I got a pre-release foil of this, so that was dope. I think I only have 2 of the Elder Dragons, but I have 2 copies of each of the ones I have 2 of now. Infuriate. That's a good one. It's cool. Solve the Equation. All the Elder Dragons seem fun, and none of them seem super broken. Maybe Elder Dragons should be broken. Who knows? Strategic Planning. That art is great. I don't even need to look at that one. There definitely is Strategic Planning. Inkling Summoning. Twin Scroll Shaman. Make Your Mark. Still good. Okay, so we have another Lorehold pack here. Stormkin Artist. Mavinda Student's Advocate. This card is very, very strange, and it is okay. We have 2 double face cards here. 2 double face cards. Oh no, I thought this was a double face card. It's not. It's just a mythic. I confused this with a Dean. This card is very, very strange. I mean, it's just a 2/3 flyer for 3. That's value right there. Torrent Sculptor. It's got Ward. Exile. Put a +1/+1 counters on it. Oh, yep. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with that one. This does because then deals damage card. Okay, sure. But this is great. First, Swords to Plowshares art to feature a plowshare. It's also got a sword in it as well. Love everything about this card. Love the art style. Is this Mark Teeden? Did he do Approaches of the Second Son as well? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna. Is it Mark Teeden that did Approach? No. Okay. Sorry for whoever did Approach. Ooh, and I got a Witherbloom Pledge Mage as my foil. But love this art. I love the Blade Master turns his fury to his new foes, Root and Cabbage Slugs. It's just amazing. And Swords to Plowshares is a really good card. I like Swords a lot. I'm really happy I got that. Swords and Opt were the 2 that I wanted. Swords and Opt are the 2 I want in Japanese as well. Got another list card here. That's great. This is Revitalize? Yes, Revitalize. I know a lot of the Mystical Archive cards because I like the art on most of them. Even Faithless Looting, which I kind of want. I kind of want the art. I kind of want the Faithless Looting. Oh, I got a foil list card there. Ardent Dustmaker, Lorehold Excavation. Quintus is very interesting. I really do like where they went with Lorehold caring about artifacts. I don't know why they didn't just make Boros care about artifacts earlier. I mean, they've always cared about artifacts, and they just didn't seem to want to lean into that as much as they probably could have. Draw 3 cards, opponent creates treasure tokens, draw X cards. Okay, interesting. Agonizing Remorse, love this card. This also has great flavor text. Guilt is not absolution, regret is not justice, but it's right that you suffer. And Duress is our foil. And Triplicate Spirits is our list card. Convoke, make 3 spirits. Very good. This foiled the rest looks amazing. Seeing that the hands pull the thought out. Oh, that looks beautiful. Love it. Love it. All right. That's Seb McKinnon's Swap Your Hand in Graveyard. Harness Infinity. There we go. I haven't even remember what I was talking about before. So we'll just start looking through some cards. These two synergize with each other a little bit. Golden Ratio. Interesting. Not quite actually the Golden Ratio. Oh, here's another one I wanted. Archmage Emeritus. A good do-nothing. Cast a spell, draw a card. Oop. My pile is falling over. My pile of junk that I've put off to the side of the camera is falling over. Augmenter Pugilist. Village Rites. We already looked at that. Other side. And then our foil is Vanishing Verse. That's a nice one. Foil rare. So we've probably really beaten the rare ratios here. We've probably really ratioed in this one. Oh my gosh, we have another list card. Wow, this is a great box. Nothing like super spectacular, but just a lot of good value in there. Novice Dissector. Forest, Summoning, Leech Fanatic, that one's a funny card. Blood Researcher, that card can get out of hand if your deck is built around it. Devouring Tendrils, again, it's weird. Deals damage equal to its power target creature, planeswalker. Let permanently die. Gain 2 life. Yeah, very strange. Brackish Trudge. Deadly Brew. I like the fact that one of their people is a tea. One of the Witherbloom people is a tea person. Callous Blood Mage. This card's very interesting, in my opinion. Probably not a constructed playable, but options are always good. Another Shock. Prismara Campus is our foil. Not great. Dryad Arbor. Wow. Okay. Got one of that. I actually bought one of those back when a couple sets ago. Probably Zendikar Rising, the original list. I actually bought one. So not as excited as I would be, but that is a very good card. Dryad Arbor is a frustrating card for judges and a very good card to very good card to use. Academic Probation, another one of those. Well, that goes on our rares. Professor's Warning. Liana Warning is about something. A Letter of Acceptance. Our first day of class. Why did I put... That's what confused me. I put my Callous Blood Mage in... Ew, I put my Blood Mage in my commons. First day of class. 2 mana to give something haste is a lot. This is like the Loom Mage, but slightly worse. Spiteful Squad. Interesting Arcbound Workers in this set. Quandrix Apprentice. Manifestation Sage. Built a draft deck around this, and it did not work because it's actually really bad in draft. Sign in Blood and Resculpt. Blue shouldn't do that. Blue shouldn't do that. Blue shouldn't do that. Blue shouldn't do that. Last 2 packs, yeah. Last 2 packs. We have an Elemental token. This is Extus. Yes, Extus Auric Overlord there. We've got him. Start from scratch. Again, that one's fine. Acceptance. First day of class. Eager first year. Spiteful Squad. Arrogant Poet. So that's our signed card from earlier. That's nice. Quandrix Cultivator. The Biblioplexus is a callback to Library of Alexandria. Like you can get this weird scry on, and then you can only activate it if you have exactly 0 or 7 cards. Seems weird. Why did I put that over there? Whirlwind Denial. Still like the art on that. A foil Snow Day. That's what I get for commenting it earlier. And then it's the last pack. Let's see if we can get something. Oh, nope. I can already see there's no list card in here. I don't even know what I'd want at this point. Demonic Tutor. Lorehold? No, this is, yeah, it is Lorehold. Yeah, Velomachus Lorehold. Spirit Summoning. Professor of Zoology. Spined Karok Cram Session. A Champus. a Pledge Mage. Soul Steeper is really fun. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. And you can sacrifice creatures. Just a fun commander. I like all these uncommon commanders a lot. They seem really good. Tend the Pest. Pests. Hall of Oracles again. This is like my 5th Hall of Oracles. I am super tired of this card. I have to say. Ugh. Agonizing Remorse. I mean, this just soured me. And then Mage Hunter's Onslaught. So, that was probably a fine box. I mean, I got Gisela. How much is Gisela? I'll look that up as I... my phone is out of frame just so that you can't see Gisela. Blade of Gold Knight. The list. $15. So she's gone down a little bit in price, but that's a pretty good pull still. I got a ton of list cards, and these are fascinating. I mean, Dryad Arbors are pretty... It's gone down a bit, too, because of its recent reprinting. These are all fascinating cards, though, and I like them a lot. Really good list pulls. I mean, this is a pretty good stack of cards here in Agonizing Remorse. These are all, like, fine cards. Duress is very good. Swords, I'm very happy to have actually gotten Swords, even though, again, it doesn't cost... These won't cost that much money. Not a super ton of value. Mizzix's Mastery is very good. Didn't get the Demonic Tutor. Approach as my other mythic. So, you know, didn't get the Tainted Pact. Probably wanted the Tainted Pact really. But some very good cards, and the art is wonderful on them. I don't know. I didn't actually count, so I only got 2 foil ones there. So 1 foil, 2 foil, or did I get 3? 3 foil. And since there's still a chance you could get a foil one, there's less of a chance. So that's 33 only. Let's actually do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3. Yeah, 33. So there's 33. So that's at least 3 fewer list cards than, or not list cards, 6 fewer list cards, or however many I got. But that's at least 3 fewer archive cards that I would have gotten if I had bought a draft booster pack box. Man, you can tell that it's been a long day. And so I got how many rares? It looks like I got a lot of rares though. I mean, I got at least 1 per pack, so I got at least 30, at least 33 because I have those 3 foils I just put on top. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 rares. At least 40 rares. I might have accidentally put 1 or 2 in the common amicable pile. So I think it's a fine value. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone with the draft box, but the draft box wouldn't have been available. Maybe, and there's still time to buy it. And I bought. I might do this in a minute. I got a full set of these pre-release kits. Like I say, one didn't come with a die, but some of these were pretty good. This one was fascinating just because of the rare pulls. This one did me well. 2 lilies. Like I said, there actually are 2 lilies in here. Quandrix Command, Prismari Command, and Magma Opus. So that's a pretty insane set of pulls. Not like super cohesive. Also, they're no, it's the other one that has like 4 copies of Expel. So absolutely fascinating. I have another box. It's my Silver Quill box. Actually, I got Silver Quill. Oh, I don't know where it is. It's not on the table here. I got Silver Quill in that box, I believe. Not in the Pro Bowl foil, unfortunately. But anyway, I might do a video about that at some point. Anyway, maybe I should, I don't know. It's really hard to tell the value at this point, which is what Wizards wants, of course, right? They want you to be confused and go and buy the more expensive stuff because you think it comes with more good stuff. Yeah, these basic lands, these are what really throw me off because there are no basics in the regular draft boosters, which I feel like they're just kind of wasting a card slot for me with these basics. And I don't like that. So I might recommend, I mean, people have been talking about it. Draft boosters might be the way to go, and I might have messed myself up here, messed myself over. Well, these art cards are pretty, though. Got that signed one there. So I think I did pretty okay in general. Nothing out of the park. Of course, the Elder Dragons and Liliana are the expensive cards of the set. And Giselle is in the list, so pretty good. Anyway, hope this hasn't been entirely unbearable. Hope you enjoyed and learned a couple things, and I will see you later.